Market participants are not very active on Wednesday as investors are waiting for the details of the Phase 1 trade deal that's to be signed today. The ruble keeps holding near the level of 61 against the US dollar. Oil is extending weakness as crude stockpiles in the US are rising. Oil and other risky assets came under pressure after comments from the US official about trade agreement with China. Investors are disappointed as the trade conflict seems to be not fully resolved yet. US Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin said late on Tuesday that Washington intends to keep the existing tariffs on Chinese goods until the second phase of the agreement, which will take place after the presidential election in November. This decision may lead to active profit-taking. Oil prices dropped on Wednesday. It seems that the long-awaited signing of the Phase 1 trade deal will not anyhow support the oil. Early in the day, Brent crude lost 0.33% and is currently trading at $64.28 a barrel. WTI is also extending losses. Today, 1 barrel of WTI crude costs $58 US. Data from the American Petroleum Institute puts additional pressure on the commodity prices. According to API, crude inventories in the US were up by 1.1 million for the last week, while analysts expected a decline in stocks. Activity in financial markets is rather sluggish today, as traders are evaluating an announcement made by Washington on Tuesday. Most currencies, including the ruble, display weak dynamics. Traders are unlikely to take any further steps before the details of the trade deal are revealed. As for the local factors, the Russian currency will be mainly influenced by the auction placement of the federal loan bonds for the first time this year. The news agenda is also shaped by the annual address of Russian President Vladimir Putin. The ruble has marginally eased against the US dollar, opening today's session in the red zone. The dollar-ruble pair has settled at 61.46. Yesterday, the ruble managed to resist the downward trend thanks to export revenue sales and Brent's attempts to break the level of 65. Today, market participants will mainly focus on the completion of the US-China trade deal. In the nearest future, investors' appetite for risk assets, including the ruble, will depend on the results of the Phase 1 agreement. That is all for now. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.